Hello everyone, this is Kalyan from Blackbox Tech, and in today's episode we'll be discussing one of the Angular 8's best features called differential loading. For an example, I will be creating an Angular app using the latest Angular CLI and Angular 8 and will show how the differential loading works, and also I will deploy this Angular application into Firebase Hosting. So without further delay, let's get started. So first of all, I'll be creating a new Angular app using the latest Angular CLI. So if you have not installed the latest Angular CLI, you can uninstall your old Angular CLI using npm uninstall at angular/cli-g and then reinstall it using npm install at angular/cli-g. Once you install that, then I'm just creating a new application using ng new. I'm giving a name called Angular Firebase. So once it generates, I will just open it using Visual Studio. So by default, Angular will add in TS configuration the target will be ES 2015. So the idea is when you build your application, it will create the build output every file twice. One will be suffixed with ES 2015, and for the older browser it will be suffixed with ES5, and based on module and no module type it will load a particular file based on the browser. So let's build our application and then we'll deploy it to the Firebase. So what I'll do, I just use ng build and -- prot flag to build our application. So you can see in the first part, it is generating the file with suffix of ES5. So it will start another build process and will generate the same file, but that will be suffixed with ES 2015, which will be used for the newer browsers. Yep. So the second set of file also generated. If I now go to this directory, you can see every file is twice. So main ES5, ES 2015, and the style is common, so it's a single file. Now we'll deploy this project to Firebase and see how browser treat those files. Now what I'll do, the first step to deploy your application into Firebase to create a new project. So you can click this add project. I have already created a project called Angular Firebase and I will use this project to deploy our application. The first thing is you need to do Firebase login. As I've already logged in, so it will show already logged in, but if you are not logged in, then it will open a new browser window and it will let you choose the email ID associated with your Firebase. Once you select that and authenticate yourself, it will take back to your terminal saying you are authenticated. Now the next part is I will do Firebase init. So you can trigger Firebase init, then it will let you choose different options like what all services you want to choose from. And but in my case, I know like I will be only using hosting, so I will write Firebase init hosting directly. So once you do that, it will fetch all the projects already in the Firebase. So you can see like Angular Firebase, which I've already created. I am selecting that. Now it will ask you what do you want to use your public directory. So my public directory, my project files is within this Angular Firebase directory, within this directory. So I'll be using dist/Angular Firebase. Now configure as a single page app, I will be selecting yes. it will see this Angular Firebase index.html already exists. Override. I will select no. So now Firebase initialize and complete, and it is created two files, Firebase JSON and Firebase source, and it is nothing but the configuration, the project default, the project name in the Firebase console itself, the project name, and in Firebase JSON it's a JSON like what is the public directory, what all files it will ignore, and the rewrites, all these configurations. Now the next thing I will do, I will just trigger Firebase deploy. Now you can see it's found 10 files inside this folder, it's uploaded, and at last it's triggered deploy complete, and it will also give you a URL with your deployed application. So let us open that application. Yeah, so our applications is running. Now what we'll do, I will just inspect. So as you can see, it's look like all files added in the page twice. You can see like one is type module, the ES2015 has been type added as type equal to module, but the same file with ES5 flag has no module attribute. So now what I'll do, I will go to the network tab to see what file actually loading in Chrome latest browser. Let's just refresh the browser again, and you can see only 3 main.js file has been loaded. And if you hover over, you can see, because Chrome is the latest browser and capable of handling all latest features, so it's loading runtime ES2015 and not the ES5, but the browser we don't support or the legacy browsers will load the respective files. Thus it's decreasing the page, the bundle size, and also it will help you to increase the performance of your application. So hope you like this tutorial. If you like, please subscribe, like and share. Thanks a lot for watching. Goodbye.